Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Yasir Gulfraz and I'm your tutor for today's session, which is business operations. Today we will discuss we'll discuss about different types of business. So today's lecture covers the topic of business operations. We will explore various aspects of business, including different types of businesses, business sectors, legal structures, and the relationship between business type and structures. Uh, can you all see my screens and can you hear my voice if anyone is there? Okay. So in this section, we will discuss the indicative content of learning outcome 1, which focuses on understanding different type of businesses, business sectors, primary sectors, secondary sector, tertiary sector, quaternary sectors, type of businesses, for example, uh, profit, non-for-profit, non-government organizations or NGOs, and micro businesses, small and medium-sized enterprises or SMEs. We will also discuss national and multinational businesses, legal structures, uh, sole trader, partnership, limited company, public limited company, business types and structures, for example, market objectives, goals, strategy. So in this session, we will gain insight into the diverse landscape of businesses, their sectors, legal frameworks, and how their types and structure relate to their market objectives, goals, and strategies. Any question if anyone is there? Okay, key terminology. So what is business? If anyone is there, can any comments? What is business? Okay, so according to the Oxford Dictionary, businesses is defined as person, regular occupation, profession, or trade. In a broader context, business refers to an enterprising entity to organization that engages in professional activities. These activities can be commercial, industrial, or other types. For-profit businesses entities conduct their operations with the goal of earning a profit, while non-profit organizations do businesses with a charitable mission in mind. What business operations? So business operations encompass the various activities and tasks that organizations undertake to produce goods and services. These activities involves planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, and controlling the different aspect of production. This includes tasks like procurement, manufacturing, distribution, and marketing. Next one is what consists of what consists of business operation in an organization. So generally, business operation in an organization involves 6 functional areas: strategy, marketing, finance, human resources, technology, and equipment operations. Any questions so far, if anyone is there? Okay, so therefore it is crucial for business planners to thoroughly research and understand these areas as they pertain to the specific businesses they are involved in. So what does next one is, what does business operations include? Any comments on this? Okay, so business operations encompass a wide range of elements and considerations, including business goals and objectives, finance factors and plan, management plan and operating plan, competitive analysis and industry overview, risk management and continuous improvement, performance management. So business goals and objectives, defining the purpose and desired outcomes of the business activities, finance factors and plans, managing financial resources, budgeting and financial planning to support business operations. Management plan and operating plan, developing strategies and plan for effective uh, plans for effective management and day-to-day operations. Then competitive analysis and industries overview, assessing the competitive landscape and understanding the industry in which the business operates. Next one, we come to the risk management and continuous improvement, identifying and mitigating potential risk while striving for ongoing improvement in process and outcomes. Last one is performance management, monitoring and evaluating the performance of various aspects of the business to ensure efficiency and effectiveness. These components collectively contribute to the successful execution of business operations, enabling organizations to achieve their goals and fulfill their missions. Any questions or any comments if anyone is there? Right. We'll come to the next topic. Here you can watch video about business choosing the right legal structures and explain the different types of businesses sectors. So the business sectors can be broadly classified into four categories: primary sectors, secondary sectors, tertiary sectors, and quaternary sectors. So the first one is, across the globe, thousands of diverse jobs contribute to complexity of the modern global economy. To comprehend how these are different roles contribute to economic development and international trades. So these jobs can be neatly classified into one of, four distinct business sectors. So these sectors, as I said, as is saying that, including the primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary sectors. So first of, if there is any comments, if anyone is there. So the first one is primary sector. The primary sector, this sector is the cornerstone of economic activity, involving the extraction of raw materials and the production of agricultural goods. So it encompasses jobs in framing, mining, fishing, and forestry. So without the primary sector, the raw material needed for various industries would be scarce. Next one is secondary sector. Within this sector, jobs revolve around the transformation of raw material into more valuable. Manufacturing items. These jobs are typically carried out in factories where skilled workers craft production from the materials provided by primary sectors. Then tertiary sectors. The tertiary sectors include businesses that provide services to consumers, and other businesses. This sector is also known as the service sector, and it is the largest sector in most developed countries. Examples of businesses in this sector including banks, restaurants, hotels, airlines, and consulting firms. So jobs in tertiary sector do not involve the production of tangible goods, but instead focus on providing services to others. So this sector includes a vast area of profession, ranging from that healthcare worker, uh, airlines, restaurant, hotels, or consulting firms. The last one is quaternary sectors. This sector is relatively new sector that deals with knowledge-based services. This sector include businesses that are involved in research and development, information, technology, and other high-level services that require specialized knowledge and skills. Examples of businesses in this sector include software developers, research firms, and biotech companies. So each of these sectors is important to the economy and play a vital role in the production and distribution of goods and services. So understanding these distinct businesses sectors sheds light on how various types of work contribute to the intricate, tapestry of economic development and trade on a global scale. Any questions so far, or any comments? Okay. So type of businesses. There are three main type of business sectors: the private sector, the public sector, and the third sector. First one is private sector. Private sector comprises privately owned businesses that operate with the primary aim of making a profit. This sector encompasses a wide range of businesses from small local enterprises to large corporations, uh, including retail stores, manufacturing companies, and financial services provider. Then we come to the public sectors. The public sector consists of government-owned organizations and agencies that provide goods and services to the public. The primary goal of these organizations is to provide services that are deemed to essential to the public rather than to earn a profit. Example of organizations in the public sector include schools, hospitals, police and fire departments, and government agencies such as the Department of Defense. So the public sector consists of government-owned organizations and agencies dedicated to providing essential goods and services to the public. Profit generation is not the main goal here. Rather than entities focus on serving the community. Example encompass educational institutions, healthcare facilities, law enforcement agencies, and government departments. Third and final sector is composed of non-profit organizations that operate for social, cultural, and charitable purpose. Rather than to generate profit, these organizations rely on uh, donations and grants from government and private sources to fund their activities. Examples of organizations in the third sector include charities, foundations, and religious organizations. So each sector has distinct characteristics and roles within the economy and society. Any questions so far, or any comments if anyone is there? Okay. So compare different types of businesses. Businesses comes in various forms, and they can be classified based on their primary goals. Profit businesses and not for profit businesses. Profit businesses, these organizations operate with the central objectives of generating profits for their owners or shareholders. The profits earned are either distributed to shareholders or reinvested in the company. Examples include retail stores, manufacturers, and service providers. Then not-for-profit businesses, on the other hand, are organizations that operate with the primary goals of fulfilling a social or community need rather than generating profits for the owners or shareholders. Examples of not-for-profits businesses including charities, religious organizations, and community group. So basically, these organizations are not for profit, so that operates independently for government control. They are typically established to address social, environmental, or humanitarian issues. Prominent examples include, Amnesty International or the World Wildlife Funds. Then we will come to the micro businesses. Hello, who's there?
Hi,
Hello?
how are you, sir? I'm Abhinav.
Hi, Abhinash. Can you hear me? How are you?
Yeah, I can hear you, right?
Okay, no problem. Just a little bit introduce yourself. Uh, it's not too far. We just started in 15 minutes back, so hopefully you will catch up. Uh, so where you from and what you doing?
I'm from Abhinav and I'm from Nepal. I'm working
Okay,
professional. I'm working with airline
okay, okay,
in Nepal, and I'm doing the course for the immigration purpose and as well to aid up into my qualifications.
okay. Nice to hear from you. And I love Nepal as well. Country of mountains, huh?
Right.
Okay, so we'll talk after that. Okay, I'll just carry on now.
All
Okay.
right.
Can you hear me and can you see my screen properly?
Yes, I can see you totally. Yeah, right.
Okay. So then next one is micro businesses. Micro businesses. So these small enterprises have fewer than 10 employees and are often operated by a single owner or a small team. They tend to serve specific local communities. Then small and medium enterprises or SMEs are businesses. SMEs are privately owned businesses between 10 or 250 employees. They play a vital role in the economy by providing goods or services to specific markets or industries. Then we talk about national businesses and multinational businesses. So national are those businesses that operate within a single country. These businesses may be a small or large and may operate in a variety of industries. National businesses may be owned by individuals, partnerships, or corporations. Multinational businesses are large companies that operate in multiple countries. These businesses have a global presence and may have offices, manufacturing facilities, and distributions centers in different part of the world. So multinational businesses may be owned by individuals, partnership, or corporations and may operate in a variety of industries. So basically, national businesses operate within a single country while multinational corporations have a global presence with operations in multiple countries, right? So you got it, Abhinash? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, right.
Okay, any question?
No questions still. No questions still now.
Okay, no problem. That's good then. So classification of businesses. So Next one is classification of businesses. So you might have you got any idea about different type of businesses, Avinash?
Different type of business. I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Okay, okay. So different type of business, as you can see that sole trader, a business owned and operated, by a single person who assumes full responsibility for decisions and finances. Okay.
All right.
Then partnership, a business jointly owned and managed by two or more individuals who share profit, losses, and responsibilities. Then limited liability partnership, a partnership where each partner has limited liability for the business debts, protecting them from personal liabilities for other partners' actions. Then private limited company, a company owned by shareholders with a separate legal and identity from its owners. Shareholders' liability is limited to their investment in the company. Then public limited company, a company owned by shareholders that can offer shares to the public. Shareholders have limited liability. Then community interest, when a social enterprise is a business that operates with the goal of generating social or environmental impact rather than just a profit. Then non-profit organizations, as we discussed above, a business that operates with the goal of achieving a social or charitable purpose. Then micro businesses, again, we already discussed small business that employ fewer than 10 people, and SME or small and medium enterprises, a business that employ fewer than 250 people and has an annual turnover of less than 50 million. Then national businesses, businesses that operate within one country, and multinational businesses operates in multiple countries with a cultural headquarters and management structures. Any questions so far?
No questions.
Okay. So we'll come here. So each legal structure has its own advantages, and here compare different legal structure of businesses. Sorry. So sole trader here is talking about a legal structure between business, different businesses. So sole traders typically, cater to a local market. They serve customers in their, immediate, immediate area, which could be a neighborhood, town, or small regions. Person who also complete control over its operations and finance. So the owner is personally liable for debts and losses. Partnership, partners are, this is a main point, partners are personally liable for any debts to loss. So business owned by two or more people who shares responsibility for its operations and finance. Then limited liability partners, business structures that combines the benefits of a partnership with limited liability for its owners. So each partner liability is limited to the amount of their investment in the business. Then, okay, sorry. Okay, then private limited company, a company that is owned by shareholders and run by directors. Shareholders' liability is limited to the amount they have invested in the company. Public limited company, a company that is owned by shareholders and can offer shares to the public. The liability of shareholders is limited to the amount they have invested in the company. Then CLC, Community Interest Company. Community interest company, a not-for-profit company that operate for the benefit of the community. It must have a social purpose and reinvent only profit back into the community. Then charitable incorporated organizations, not-for-profit organization that is a legal entity in its own right. It can enter into contracts, own property, and sue or be sued. So it has limited liability for its members and trustees. Then cooperative, a businesses that is owned and run by its members. Each member has vote regardless of the size of their investment, profit, or share equally among members. So social enterprises, a businesses that operate for a social or environmental purpose. It can be a for-profit or not-for-profit organizations, but must reinvest only profit back into its social or environmental purpose. Any questions so far?
No questions. I'm getting it.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. So each legal structure has its own advantage and disadvantage, which is what best for a particular businesses will depend on various factors such as size, ownership, structure, and financial goals. So it is important for business owner to carefully consider their options and seek professional advice before choosing a legal structures. So type of businesses, again, is in some point, is repeating things as well. So business type, the type of and structure of a business play crucial role in shaping its market focus, objective, goals, and strategy. So I will explain in my own words as well. So for example, sole traders typically cater to a local market. They serve customer in their immediate area, which could be a neighborhood, town, or small region. So then limited companies can have a broader market focus. They may operate at a national or even international level depending on their industry and goals. Then social enterprises, as we discussed above as well, market focuses. Social enterprises typically have a localized market focus, often serving their immediate community or a specific social cause. Then non-for-profit NPO. NPOs are often have a broader market focus, reaching out to a wider audience, including donors, supporters, and volunteers, often through online channels. In simple terms, if you go through that type of business structure of businesses, the objectives and strategies of businesses and organizations vary depending on their type and market focus. Sole traders prioritize building a local customer base and generating consistent revenue. Limited companies aim for rapid growth and increased shareholder values, often on a national or international scale. Social enterprises and non-profit organizations focuses on achieving social impact with localized or broader outreach strategies, respectively. Understanding these differences is crucial for tailoring business plans and strategies to meet specific goals. Any questions so far?
No questions.
Okay, so again, business types and structure in relation to market and objectives. Okay, so sole traders typically have a local market focus, serving customers within their immediate geographical area. their reach extend to the local community, town, neighborhood where their business is located. Increase revenue by 10% over the next year, increase sale, improve advertising and promotion in the local community. Sole traders business strategy can be like this, and then partnership national to expand into new region, and they can increase market share by 15%, market share increase, develop partnership with other business in new regions. Then limited companies often have a broader market focus, extending beyond local boundaries to operate on a national or even global scales. So they see customers and opportunities in multiple regions or countries. They're normally objectives, set ambitious objectives such as becoming market leader in their industries. They aim to achieve sustainable growth, increase profitability, and enhance shareholders value. Then social enterprises, social enterprises typically maintain a localized market focus, operating within their immediate community or for a specific social or environmental focus. So the primary objectives of a social enterprises is to improve social welfare or address environmental issues. Profit generation is secondary to their missions. So non-profit organizations to raise awareness and funding for the cause and increase membership by 20%. Membership growth, develop online marketing and fundraising campaigns to reach a wider audience. So non-profit organizations often operate on a national scale, aiming to reach a broader audience and garner support from individuals and entities across the country. So their objectives, the primary objectives of non-profit organization is to raise awareness and funding for their specific cause or missions. They are dedicated to furthering their charitable or social goals. So non-profit organizations set goals related to their cause, such as increasing awareness, attracting more donors, and securing funding for their initiatives. If you talk about their strategy, develop online marketing and fundraising campaign to reach a wider audience. So to achieve their objectives and goals, non-profit organizations develop online marketing and fundraising campaigns that can reach a nationwide audience. They leverage digital platform and engage in outreach efforts to connect with potential donors and supporters who share their passion for their cause. So understanding these relationships is essential for businesses to align their strategies with their unique characteristics and objective effectively. Right. Any question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, sure.
So if you see that market for non-profit organizations, why is it only national? Like the non-profit organization can be NGO and INGO, both, right?
NGOs, non-profit organization means charitable charities. Okay.
So it can be INGOs.
It can be INGOs.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be NGOs. I mean charities, or if you look at, might be people working, some NGOs working during the disasters, or some NGOs helping people for their towards poverty, or might be for some other issues. So if you can give me any examples, like Amnesty International, they are working for people, human rights organizations. So their main purpose is not earning profits. Okay. So they like might be in your Nepal, might be could be any hospital. There
Right.
might be an hospital, somebody is might be running hospital, but is running by people's donors. Okay, might be you are paying donors, not from government funding or not for profit. You understand? This is a
Yeah.
not non-profit organizations. Okay. Any question now? You understand what is non-profit? This was your question about non-profit organizations, Avinash?
No, I mean to say that the market can be global or only national. So it can't be global.
Yeah, it can be global. Yeah, definitely it can be global.
Okay, that's it. I'm clear now.
Yeah, it can be non-profit organization. Like I gave you example of Amnesty International. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so Amnesty International is a global organization. They work for a human rights, okay, people rights, and they provide legal help and some other financial, any type of helps, or not only related to human rights, but they have different sections. They provide help to people. So it's an international organizations, might be in Nepal, India, Pakistan, China, everywhere. They are everywhere. So non-profit organization can be everywhere. Okay, can be global.
Right.
Are you clear now?
I'm clear. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So next is business types and structure, market objective, goals, strategy. So business types and structures, market objectives, goals, strategy. Again, example, that the type and structure of business can have a significant impact on its market and objectives. For example, a sole trader, basically, he is introducing us a business. So mainly he's repeating things. Okay. So he's telling you operational activities, financial activities, responsibilities, and what is sole trader, again and again. But it's good once you understand these, basic things, will be a very, useful for your future or further studies. Okay.
Okay.
So a sole trader typically operate within a local market, serving customers in their immediate, market. This could be a neighborhood, town, or a specific local area. So goals of sole trader, include increasing sales, attracting repeat customers, and maintaining a positive reputation their local market. So to achieve these objectives and goals, sole trader rely on local strategies. They may invest in improved advertising and promotion within their community, might be in your streets or around your areas. Tactics could include distributing, that you might see flyers, leaflets, placing ads in local newspapers, participating in community events, and using social media to connect with and engage their local customer base. Okay.
Okay.
So this was basically example of sole trader, or that small business sole trader. Any questions so far?
No questions.
Okay. So again, here is an example of social enterprises. Social enterprises, what is their market focus? So social enterprises tend to have a localized market focus as well, same as sole trader, often working within their immediate community or a specific social or environmental cause. Their objectives of social enterprises is to create a positive social or environmental impact. Profit generation is secondary to their mission. Their goals, so goals for social enterprises resolves around achieving specific social, environmental, or humanitarian outcomes. These might include reducing carbon emissions, for example, providing employment opportunities for advantaged group, or supporting local charities. So their strategy can be social enterprises achieve their objectives through partnership with local charities, community organizations, local businesses, or community environmental groups. So their strategies involve collaborating on initiative that directly benefit the community or cause they support. So additionally, they aim to raise awareness about their mission and engage with like-minded individuals and organizations to drive positive social change. Yeah, that's it. Some references here, books for your references, and if you have any questions, some email addresses. Yeah. So basically, you missed, initial, but today in, our today's section, we discuss primary sectors, business sectors, different type of business sectors, primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sectors, then quaternary sectors. Then we talk about types of business, profit and not for profit. Then we talk about NGOs, non-government organizations, then micro businesses. Then we talk about SMEs or small and medium business enterprises, national and multinational businesses, legal structures, then sole trader, partnership, limited company, public limited company, business types and structures like market, objectives, goals, and strategy. So, that we discuss basically business, different type of businesses, their goals, their strategies, and their legal structures or framework. So, any questions so far, Avinash?
It's clear now. I have no questions.
Okay, thank you very much. That's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock same. My name is Yasir Gulfraz. If you have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, please drop me an email at yasir@ukversity.co.uk. Okay. So
All right, sure.
thank you very much for joining me, and see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Thank you very much, and bye for now. Okay.